Hi all, welcome to Popular Selenium videos. In this session, we will be covering installation and configuration of all required tools. So let us see what are all the tools required. First tool would be Java, next would be Eclipse, next would be Selenium jars, Firebug and FirePath plugins. Let us see Java installation and configuration. We'll go through the reference manual which we have created. It says find out your system type. So we need to find out the system type. What kind of operating system we have. Based on the operating system, we need to download Java. So let me see what kind of an operating system I have. So you have to go to Start, click on the Start button, hover over the My Computer, right click on it, click on Properties as mentioned in the document. There's a window which appears. If you see here, the system type as exactly shown in the document. My system type is 64-bit operating system. Some of the systems might be 32-bit, and based on the operating system, you get Java in this site. I've given you the download link. When you click on this, it takes you to a URL where you can find a lot of versions of Java. So we are going to download Java 7. The latest Java is 8. If you see here, there are a list of Java files based on the operating system. So all you have to do is accept the license, and if you see, there are two different files for Windows. One is Windows x86 and one is Windows x64. If your operating system is Windows 32-bit, then you need to download Windows x86 file. If your operating system is Windows 64-bit, you need to download this file. So since my operating system is 64-bit, I'm going to click on it. It downloads the Java file basically. I'm going to close this. I have already downloaded the Java file, which I'll show you now. I have placed it in my local. So you will get to see a Java exe of this kind. When you double click on it, all you have to do is follow the instructions. It will install in your programs. Where can I find my installation? So you may see, I'll navigate into program files. I can see Java. So this JDK is something which we downloaded. JRE comes along with JDK. What are the next steps? If you see the document, after the installation of exe, we again have to click on the Start button, My Computer. You have to right click and select on the properties. So next it says select Advanced System. I'm clicking on it. It will open a window which is very similar to the window shown in the PDF. So we need to click on the environmental variables, which will open a window. So copy the path till bin as explained in the PDF. If you see here, we have clearly documented it. First thing what we should do is copy the path till bin. After copying it, click on the path. Here, if you see, in the end, put a semicolon and paste the path till bin in the path variable. After pasting it, click on New type java_home. After typing it, copy this path, not till bin, till JDK, and paste it here as exactly mentioned in the document. I have clearly explained what needs to be done. So if you see here, I have highlighted what path needs to be entered. So it clearly says we need to enter the path till bin in the path variable and till the JDK in Java home. So after setting it, the next step would be downloading and configuring Eclipse. So you can find Eclipse here. So when you click on this, it navigates to a page where you can download Eclipse. These are different types of Eclipses which you can download. You can go for Java Ide for Java developers for now. The latest version is Luna. The version which I have is Eclipse Kepler. So based on your operating system, you can download whichever bit you want. So once downloading it, you will get a folder which is similar to this. So all you have to do is click on it, right click, send to desktop. Send to desktop. So once you have done, you will find a Eclipse shortcut available in your desktop. Click on it. After clicking it, it would ask you for a workspace. You can either give a default workspace or you can point to a different location wherever you want. After clicking OK, it opens welcome window, which opens only for the first time. I don't have any projects here. We will come to this later. Once your Eclipse is configured, the next step, the next tool which you need to configure is Selenium jars. So if you see, we can download Selenium jars from a link provided here. All you need to do is click on this link, which will take you to the page where you can download Selenium jars. So if you see here, there are options for you to download Selenium Ide, Selenium Server, and Selenium WebDriver jars. So as mentioned here, Selenium WebDriver jars. What should I download? IDE is out of date. Nobody uses that anymore. Selenium Server, people who are still working in Selenium RC Server use this, as this is a standalone jar. This is your Selenium WebDriver jars. So you can download this or this. So after downloading, I have actually downloaded Selenium Server jar, which is a single jar. You will get a file like this. It is a jar file. So once you have downloaded the Selenium jar, the next thing you should do is install Firebug and FirePath. How do I install my Firebug and FirePath? I have again given links for Firebug and FirePath in this reference manual. For Firebug, there is a link provided here. When you click on this, a window opens very similar to this image shown here. You have to click on this Add to Firefox button. Let us see whether the link is working. When I click on this, it is taking me to Firebug. So I'm able to see a button which is saying Add to Firefox. When you click on that, it will directly install. It will ask you to restart the Firefox browser alone. If needed, you can restart or you don't have to. Next plugin would be FirePath. So for FirePath, I have given a link here, and the page which opens would be very similar to this. When you click on Add to Firefox, it gets added to the Firefox browser. I'm clicking on the link here, so I'm able to see a Add to Firefox button. When you click on it, it will add. Probably it will ask you to restart. So let me add this to my Firefox. So it's downloading, it's getting added. So it's asking me to install. I'm installing it. Next would be FirePath. It's asking me to install. I'm clicking on the install button. So FirePath is asking me to restart. So I'm restarting it. Once I have restarted it, I will be able to see my Firebug here. So when I click on this, a window opens like this, wherein I will get an inspector to inspect elements in the page. When I click on this inspector and hover over any object, it will show me all the HTML, tags, text, everything. I'm hovering on a button. It says it's a link. So I'll be hovering on this link. It says it's a link. Starts with A. I'm hovering over this text box. It says input. My Firebug has been successfully installed. To verify whether FirePath is installed successfully or not, you need to go and click on this FirePath which is displayed here. If your FirePath is not installed, this FirePath will not show up here. So when you click on this and click on my inspector and hold on a button, it shows me XPath. What is an XPath? We'll be covering in the later sessions. There's an option for you to select CSS path and XPath. And there's also an option for you to select absolute XPath, which we'll be covering in the later sessions. Once all these tools are installed and configured, Selenium cannot be installed. Selenium can only be configured. I'll be showing you how in the next coming sessions. So once all these are installed, all we need to do is create a project. I'll cover that in the next session. In this session, we saw was how to install and configure Java, how to download Eclipse, how we downloaded Selenium Jazz, and how we added Firebug and FirePath. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, spare some time to like us in the Facebook. Thank you.